Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about to get started. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you know, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Andres Jimenez leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Slider misses outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Yamamoto.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Bo Bichette in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. 0-2 now. 1 out, base is empty. Up and in, ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Dick Allen.
Dick Allen next up for the Blue Jays. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That one outside. 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's a ball. Bichette leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. foul ball. He stays alive. Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 1 out. Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. There's a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. 1 second. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And today's starting pitcher, Kevin Gausman. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
And it's even up. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Aaron Judge in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And there's a strike. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. 1 down, base is empty. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Judge waits, and that's outside, and the count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Bichette whips it to first. Judge out on the play.
Batting third, the left fielder, Babe Ruth.
So up next, Babe Ruth. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends one out the opposite way. Home run number 35 on the year. And it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on playing with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before, and it's not like he's really hurting them right now.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
The shortstop takes a ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one misses, and a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Rocketed out towards right center. That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And now the DH, Ernie Clement. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Squirts away a little bit. Just missed. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stays alive. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Kirk getting ready to hit. Went deep in the ball game last night. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 1st and 2nd, no outs. Here at the top of the 2nd. Double play ball to second. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. Their second in the first 2 innings this afternoon.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And the batter is George Springer. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. So after the double play, he's trying to pick up his teammate and tie this game. 2 outs. Just missed. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Gausman back to work. On the ground. Fires over to Guerrero. And Freeman is retired.
Batting 6, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Gausman in his 12th season, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Swinging a foul out of play. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game. The pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner on the go. And that is out of play. Ramirez at first, 1 gone.
1-1.
Fastball is outside. In the air, left field. Santander brings it in. And there are 2 down.
Batting 8, the right fielder.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is it? There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw there. Safe.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Clips the corner. 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch is outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. Fouled off. He was late. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning.
Pretty flashy with the bare hand grab right there. Kind of risky, but man, he made it look easy.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one fouled off. Up the middle. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Man at first with one gone. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Let's turn 2.
In there for strike 1. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The shortstop takes the ball.
I'm expecting to see a lot of swings and misses today with Yamamoto on the mound. You know, his ability to generate strikeouts, so impressive. And he's not the most physically imposing pitcher in the league, but his fastball slider combo brings hitters to their knees quite a bit.
On the ground to the left, and it stays fair. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Dick Allen next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back here in L.A., here's the catcher, Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one catches the zone. It's 0-1. And that one missing low. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's one of the best players in the game. Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez throw to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses. 2 outs, base is empty. Judge comes up empty there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one missed. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
Santander.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Well, these Blue Jays looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. The good news is they're getting runners on base. The bad news is they've grounded into 3 double plays, and that's almost always a rally killer.
Ball to strike. And a curve is down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This to third. The throw to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A single his first time. Outside. Ball 1. Belsingi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And now Ernie Clement. And he's already singled in this game. There's a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-1.
Blue Jays down a run. Off the mark there. And a count 2-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Smoked on the ground a second. On to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail here 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Great stop. From his knees, the throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
Cal Ripken Jr. will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball one. And another ball. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. His 29th of the season, and they add a run. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
So one out, nobody on. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Ball. 1-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Singled and stole a base his first time. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Tommy Edman at the plate. Fly to left his first time. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw. Save.
No strike.
Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Varsho after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is the inning. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Yamamoto back to work. Close, but called the ball. 1-0.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Hard hit right side. Edman slings to first. One away here in the fifth.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. His 9th homer of the year. It's 2-1.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Varsho, 28 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. Hard ground ball, base knock. And now the lineup turns over with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
1 strike.
Man at first, one away. High fly ball out of the left center field. Root settles under it. Squeezes it. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 11,
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. He's 2 for 2. Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. Ground ball up the middle. Edman. Over to first. And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Siggy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. And there's a foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Upstairs. Just misses with that one. One down, base is empty. Ground ball left side. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. Swings through that one. Movement in the bullpen. Tommy Nance, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Swanson getting cranked up as well. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. Gone. His second homer this series. It's 3-1.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that? Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Tommy Nance. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Judge out of the play. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Dick Allen. Swung on, belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Anthony Santander. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Hard hit down the line and left. Dives, and he can't hang on. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So runners at the corners. And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming.
Now pitching
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jordan Zimmerman.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And that's outside. Allen on third. Santander at first with no outs. And another ball. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. And the slider just misses.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. That clips a corner. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. First and third, 1 down. Nice stop. To his knee, the throw. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
Come on, Jordan.
Got him. And that's the third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Well, we go bottom 6, and the batter now, Babe Ruth. As we move towards the home stretch, it seems like he's at a bit of a crossroads. He's been lighting it up at the plate, but the work on the mound has not been as successful. That's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, there's a definite disconnect. He'd be the first to tell you he knows he can pitch better.
This one smoked, could be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ripken now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That one finds the zone. Strike one. That said, he still adds a ton of value to his team with his versatility.
100% true. He's an outstanding contributor. He's shown the talent before, and it's not like he's really hurting them right now.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Ball one there. One-run game, one out, one on. And right back to the mound. To first, Freeman is out. There's two away.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Ruth at second with two down.
One, two.
This one in the dirt. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
So, runner at second, two down. And here comes Tommy Edman. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
1-0.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Backed off the plate that time. Runner at second, two down. Here in the bottom of the sixth. Tap dances out of the way of that one. Nance sets, fires. And ball four, two aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Number 13.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Really thriving with the bat this season here at home. This to third. Fires over to Guerrero. That ends the inning, and they limit. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's George Springer to start it off. Check swing, called strike. Little chopper rolls foul. Now fly ball to right center. Acuna after it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
The center fielder, number 5, Dalton Varsho.
And next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. First pitch swinging. The Dodgers up by 2. And that one hit to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail it here 4-2. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Eric Swanson.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Next pitch just misses. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
2 down, bases empty. Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And Judge spoils that one. Out to short. Whips it across. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. Eric Gagne on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there, and out of here. He circles the bases. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Allen at the plate now. That's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
1-2.
And a breaking ball misses outside. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. 1 for 3. That one's in there. That's strike one. One down, base is in. And it's fouled off. And that's in the dirt. Now 1-2. Holding on to a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one missing inside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Chad Green.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. He's already homered in this game.
Come on, Dodger!
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Sometimes it takes a couple of pitches to get a feel, especially when you move from that bullpen mound into this game mound.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0. Action in the pen down there. Ryan Burr preparing to come on if needed. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And there's the automatic.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So a man at first. Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
One more, baby, let's go.
Late swing fouled off.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Stay out of the double play.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
That's a little bit low. Kim aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one close, ruled the ball. Now 1-2. Breaks his bat, pops it up. Corrals it. And that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Enrique Hernandez. He's out in left field getting loose there as he enters the game on defense now. Well, 1-run game, and now to the plate. Here's the Toronto DH. Roki Sasaki comes on trying to close it out.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Fly ball down the line. Acuna on the move. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Kirk in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that misses off the outside edge. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Gets a piece and stays alive. To the right side, down the line, and it's foul. Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Making a move at first. Entering as the pinch runner, Addison Barger. One down. Here's George Springer. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And delivers outside. With the tying run on at first, here at the top of the ninth. That clips the corner.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one a little below the knees. And the count's full. Dalton Varsho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground to third. Knocks it down. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Really important at bat coming up now.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And Dave Roberts is out of the dugout, and he's going to pull his closer. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Mark Davis.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Right through there for a strike. The 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
In there, sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
So they're down to their final out. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Pitch is in the dirt, and that is ball one.
No strike.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
Line, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they've tied it in the top of the ninth.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
Go ahead run on base. Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. To the right side, Freeman takes it himself. They miss a big chance to take the lead. Philip Clark, the new catcher now. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Infield shifted to the pull side. Green back to work. And there's a ball. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Ryan Burr, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Hoffman warming up as well. The 1-0. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Digging in, Tommy Edman. There's a strike. That one to first. Guerrero steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away.
Right fielder number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
First pitch misses.
1-0. Ball, no.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Will Smith would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off down the right side. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. That's the third out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Dodgers down in order. Still all square at 4 apiece. We're in extras here. Now the third baseman, Dick Allen. Siggy, he's got a history of So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Shintaro Fujinami.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
That's down and in.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground, right side. And it's just foul. That was close. The 1-1. Rip, but it curls foul. The 1-2. Got him swinging. So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. Late swing, foul to the left. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
In the dirt, runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Late swing, fouled off. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position. Next offering, popped into the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that's the third out. Blue Jays held in check. Score remains tied at 4. New pitcher now for the Jays, Ryan Burr.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year. Typically elite.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Welcome back. Pinch hitter getting set to lead off here in extras. Kyle Teal.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And a sac bunt here. Bare hand scoop, gathers and throws, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
He was out early today working on that very play.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And it throws offline, safe at third.
I'd say an aggressive roll of the dice there to steal third in this spot, but they felt good about it, and it worked out. Now the game plan changes a little bit at the plate to get that go-ahead run home. The defense might pull the infield in.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout. That misses, and it's 1-0.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And a strike in there. And a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Winning run at third, 2 down.
Shoot 2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
The 11th inning set to get underway. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Ernie Clement. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. No balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Judge gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Now back, the catcher.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Philip Clark, the next to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now it's the right fielder, George Springer. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. With the go-ahead run at third, and here in extra innings. That one found hard the other way. Outside low, and that's ball 2.
2 strikes.
On the inside corner for called strike 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Chavez Ravine, here's the veteran outfielder, Kike Hernandez.
This is a big spot. For a big-time player.
Pinch hitter coming on, Masataka Yoshida. Big spot for him here. Hard ground ball for a base stop. Here comes the judge around third. In comes the winning run, and the Dodgers walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.